Come on, there's an awful lot of breathing wrong, but I can hardly move. Do, da, 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 do. Do, da, da, do.
2080, which is a little less than 100 away from my peak. I should walk all over these people as long as I focus and manage my time. But they're getting to where they're a bit of a challenge, so I really just need to not down the spiral. Why would you do such a thing? No, it's fine, I guess. Okay, so yeah, I get it. I still should take it, probably. That focus by me there. If I could pull this one off, that'd be lovely.
If you're gone,
I can play H5 because I'm over it. This is shitty. I know, I'm just gonna leave that pawn sitting there for free. Huh. Thanks. This one is interesting. What just happened? Oh, my knight's not C, man. I'm out of it. That's not good. Screwing around. Look at the bishop picking my knights there. It's not an intimidating start. Okay. I do that a lot of times when I go from playing a lot of games on my phone or the computer. Like sometimes I'll even play pretty good, but then I'll just think the knight's on a different square. I think a piece on a different square. I'm probably going to go insane doing this, but we'll see what happens. That's probably a fun move. I mean, you don't want that pawn at all. I kind of got to move the knight, right? Oh, this route. But the end, it's not going to love that move. You could try some crap like this. So now I'm committed to giving my queen away for the rooks. Okay. You do want to pay attention to that, though. If you go there, okay. So you don't want to give. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Wow. Made that way too easy on him. Still gotta win it though. Of course, I'm pretty screwed if I don't win on time. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Figure it out, man. See, you're terrible. You're gonna give me a queen, but I can take it. See, how awful are you? It's a joke. Lord Satya. There are many religions in India, though I believe the predominant religion is God's not real. I just hope there's different lords. I know you have a lot of gods there because you're a joke. If you're the Lord, let's just say India wouldn't have so many super grandmasters. I just decided it'd be funny to relinquish my casting rights for no reason. But I'm not laughing. Castling is a good tool. You should not do that. I can pin the horsey if you don't castle. Even if you do castle, I guess I could send my bishop to b5. Okay. So your pawn. I must find safety. King out of the center of the board. It doesn't belong there. Okay. So let's nab a pawn. It's kind of important, but you can cover that up fine. Well, maybe not. Now you should play back. No, you're fine. Just continue. Didn't come with check, right? Oh shit, what am I looking at? I'm losing my mind. It's already lost. But the game isn't. I prefer to be victorious in a chess battle much, much more than my sanity. Okay, you can't do any of that nonsense. You're not going to be able to check me. So if you go there, which you probably should not do that. Okay. So if you take, I'm pretty sure I just go here first because you can't reach me. So why would I not want a pawn? And now that we have, and if I'm here, then you go there, you don't have a way to add pressure with a pawn. It's going to be an odd version of an outpost, not a version of an outpost. It is an outpost. Because if you try to mess with me, I have one move to mess with you back. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. You don't have any targets with your light square bishop, so that's probably a fun move. You should move your light square bishop. You have to in a manner that doesn't let me attack it, which is, well, no, you can't. That's a good move by me. Great find. Way to not panic. Okay. Fine. A little ahead on time. I want that pawn. You can't go there. You can't. You could go there. Pretty fucking annoying, actually. And if you go there, we're assuming this. Do I just play here? I don't know why I wouldn't. So now the rook has to move. Uh-huh. Okay. Let me go check. I don't like that move by you. Not one bit. It's fine. That's a good move. It's an annoying move. Woo! Wrong you are, my friend. Because my horsey could have taken it. 88. And I'm not gonna. No, I'm not rematching. It's bad enough I don't review my games when I should really disable that rematch option. Because when I rematch, it's not that I don't want to play more, or it's personal. I just don't review my games, and I already have that problem when I play online. Okay, we gotta start thinking more in the opening of blitz games because I let the pawns get a little bit too good. You don't want to make a habit of that. Bad move, but in online blitz, sometimes those moves make them think, and it's not terrible. I'm starting over the board, but especially online, a little bit slower to commit my bishop. Okay. You. Do I want that pawn? I want that pawn. Yeah, I do. I don't know why not. So you don't necessarily want to do that. Okay, it does come with check. Yeah, you should still continue with the plan. It's a good plan. All right. I just have to get safe at this point. Well, you're not very intelligent. Anything you try, I'm just castling. Well, I mean, except anything you try, I'm castling. Now, if that happens, of course, I have to back away. That's the advantage of being up a fair amount. Is you can play that, sure. I might prefer to be here. No, we just try to simplify. Who needs a safe king? You have superior talent and a pawn. The pawn's gonna be pretty fucking annoying. What am I doing? No. Actually, somehow I think this is gonna be great. It's gonna be beautiful. What's happening? I don't understand. I'm afraid. Well, you want to go here? Think I want you to keep running my king up the board? I've analyzed most of the great battles. I'll fucking do it. Oh, you loser. Okay, where does my king want to go, though? Lovely. Hello, you want to get rid of your hope? Understood. Oh my gosh, Dayton. That's so sad. Gosh. And you just go right there. Gosh dang it. That's so fucking maddening. Until that moves, okay. See, who taught you how to play chess? When I just add pressure to it? No, because then you're gonna. That's actually fine. That's totally fine. I do my puzzles, bitch. No, you can't trap me. You can't do shit. Even if you did. I'll just do it now. That's right. Okay. Sure. Give me the rook. On to the next one. I'm less familiar, which is because it's not played as often. Yeah. If you want to play scared as white, then I'll let you play scared as white. Take a square. It's a fine square. Oh, well, that I wasn't. That's why you stay patient. Don't need to do that. I got moves basically pre-moved, and I don't need to. It's a good move, but I wasn't in the back of my mind looking at it. What is this? I don't get it. I don't get it. Seems like an awful decision. But you can't. Well, this is odd. I don't know what to think about it. You have a little benefit to being there. Could be silly and try to save this damn pawn. I've got to play that if I can. Okay, is that more valuable? If that happens, I play there. No, I'll play back. And then that knight gets trapped though. Think, man. Jeez. Damn it. Yeah, you just take. Brutal. And now he forced me to do what I was trying to avoid, which is some of my pawns. Perfect. Don't fucking panic. You never fucking panic. And talk nice to yourself, whether you're trash or not. I strongly believe the vast majority of people who can't even get to 1800 online, they just have told themselves for so long that they're stupid, or they replay bad games in their head. I mean, that's easy, and I'm tired right now, so it's more difficult to stay positive. But what's that saying? The negative thoughts we conquered years ago come back with a vengeance when we're tired. But still, I mean, that's easy to think your way through in bullet chess, and I'm not very good in the scheme of things. Anyone can figure that out. All right. Another sign I'm tired is I'm making those pawn moves too quickly or without thinking. Huh. Okay. But now that does look nice. Okay. Do I want that pawn? I kind of think I might. Okay, well, if that knight weren't there, I'd want it more. To me, I'll be happier if the queens get traded, okay? You want the pawn? Why would I do that? You don't have any good tactics. Anything, you're just gonna screw yourself. If you don't, okay. And now you just keep your rook away. They had the rook already. I need to not be playing in the state. Thank God for the hope, though. I gotta accept it. Unfortunately. Should be fine. Yeah, shit. Not really. Maybe take the knight. I don't have that protected. You don't have your dark bishop. Where's it want to go? All the way back? Yeah, that's right. You take it and then. Huh. And then I want to. It's got to be good. I don't know. Maybe I should have taken the pawn. See, but now you don't get my pawn, I get your pawn. Nah. Calculate, you fucking idiot. Back to talk nice to yourself. There's no good to talk hateful to yourself. I'm up on time, which is good, and your pawns are worse. Okay, I allowed you to go there, which might have been a bad idea. But since you didn't go back to block that, I'm going here now. And you should probably play there. Okay. Okay, now it's going to be hard for you to limit that pawn, which is why I did that. You can't ever get that pawn. And you don't have time to do anything anyway. Let's get a little bit crazy. Is that your definition of getting crazy? On a Friday night? Yeah, it is. What's yours? And sometimes doing ignorant shit like this is just good practice. How do you screw with that? I think I can do this. And then I can possibly get your queen too. Because your bishop can't do anything to support. You don't want to start giving shit away. Stop cussing. You got to move your queen. That's why I did it. Okay. Can I add pressure to it? Not really, but I don't have to do anything yet either. Let's not get too cute here. Let's make it equal and go. That's totally worth it though, because if you want, okay. Of course, I'm all in on getting that pawn. I don't care. I don't think that was a good move. Okay. Let's see. These people suck. I'll check. Man, I need to go faster. Yeah, that is so helpful. See, and a decent player, even if he or she were losing, that's just something you can't do. You can't make it easy on me when I clearly needed help. I'm tired. That's why I manage my clock poorly. Yeah, that's nice. And how are you going to anticipate these things? So what do you play there? Okay, so it does like h6. Queen h5. Yeah. Yeah, do you do it? You do want to, that's what I figured. Yeah, 'cause it's all about opening this up, and if you want to trade, that knight's actually pretty good. My bishop has no plan, no space, no activity. So, yeah, I'd love for that to have happened. Because now I see, and I have these pawns, which are pretty good. It's a move I should think a little bit on. I struggle. I kind of duct tape my problem of not having experience over the board by giving myself what I call long thinks. Help me with clock management when I really didn't know what I was doing. In Blitz Chess, I manage my time very poorly. I don't really know what I need to do about that. I think I can play about 150 points higher if I can manage my clock worth of crap. Okay, let's stop.
I think you saw me. I think we should try. I think I could need this in my life, and I think I'm scared. I know too much.
Where's the mate? Okay. So from here, and you're here. Here. I mean, with your bishop, so you'd have to not let that happen. You'll go back, so you'll here, back. Oh, okay. So here, back, there. To try to survive, you'd have to go here, so your bishop will never be able to do anything. And then I can go. Yeah. Good job by him. Very good job by Elijah. Asshole. Asshole. Nobody likes you. Just kidding. Just kidding. It's more to life than chess. If you don't show signs of improvement, then you're a quitter. Boop. Max, not the conditional moves, Max. Stop, Max. Stop, man, stop. Why do you do this to me? I don't like when he does this. He's getting in my head, though. Maybe that's his plan, in which case I respect it. Max, you're driving me crazy, buddy. Not in a good way. Okay. I'm going to try to keep... I wouldn't mind to watch that. Watch top-level chess, but speed chess is pretty good. Because obviously they're elite, but they don't have time to really be as confusing. Their instincts are better than the vast majority of the population's classical calculations. A little bit easier to follow, maybe. I want my dog trying to enjoy my weekend. I need tickets for that. Oh, you mean in person? They're gonna have to really step out of their comfort zone if they want to get this stuff to be heavily viewed in person. It's way too intellectual for most of at least America to watch. No offense, but we're at the baseball game drinking beer, or refreshing our fantasy football apps. And in another barrier that I bet people in chess business haven't thought of, in fantasy sports, which is probably the biggest way to get people who don't really care into the major American sports, which the major American sports to me are basketball, American football, baseball. So, like someone's wife might get into fantasy. I don't know what's going on. They baseball. They do the baseball stuff. But hey, I won. I picked the right player in the NFL. Same thing. Oh well, that person has pretty eyes, so I picked him. And you get people that are contributing money and time and spreading the word about the sport, which was this opportunity. In chess, though, there are only a small group of athletes that are at the very top, and then the tiers. You drop off to the second tier, and they're not even in the same tournaments as the tier 1 guys. So you don't have it like fantasy football where, depending on how it's set up, fantasy football, you'll have 2 wide receivers in a flex or 3 wide receivers in a flex. And let's say there's 12 regular average Joes in a league. So that's basically a third of the NFL. A third of the NFL starting receivers are on a roster, on a fantasy roster. And of course, depending on the matchups, there are some that you lock in, like the best wide receivers in the league. Maybe there's 10 that you lock in every week, but the rest of them you're interchanging. So at least half the league's wide receivers are in the pool. People know them. It's reasonable to talk about them at work, at lunch, whatever. But in chess, you got like 5 to 10. And that's going to limit you too. Because you can't have that fantasy football appeal where there's enough players that are really relevant at the top level to talk about, should we bet on him? Food for thought.